Hello mga Ka-RAV! For today's video is all about the following. First, the documentary requirements for Deped Ranking as of 2022. Second, the Deped Pointing System Guidelines for Teacher 1 Applicant. And if you are interested in these matters, just keep on watching. Pero bagong lahat ay nais ko lamang pong maglambing sa inyo na pa-subscribe naman po ng YouTube channel nito. Salamat! And here are the complete list of documentary requirements in applying as Teacher 1 Applicant.
Written application indicating the unique application number or UAN, CSC Form 212 Personal Datasheet Revised 2017 in 2 copies with the latest passport size, ID picture, certified photocopy of PRC Certificate of Registrations or License, which is not expired, certified photocopy of rating obtained in the Licensure Examination for Teachers, certified copies of transcript of records including certification of general weighted average issued by the school or school selection committee, copies of service record, performance rating and school clearance for those with teaching experience, certificate of specialized training if any, certified copy of the voter's ID, NBI clearance, and the Omnibus certification of authenticity and veracity of all documents. For assurance, please ask the school principal or head teachers about the requirements to avoid misconceptions or future problems regarding on the documents. First, we have the documentary requirements for Deped Ranking. The unique application number can be obtained by applying in the online Deped application system. You will add this in the PDS or your personal data sheet below. Fully accomplished PDS with recent 2 passport size pictures, CSC Form number 212 revised 2017, which can be downloaded at www.csc.gov.ph. Include 2x2 ID picture if you want to make sure. The PRC Professional Identification Card or PIC can be obtained from the PRC after passing the LET or taking the oath, followed by the certified photocopy of rating. This can also be taken from your local PRC office or satellite office. Go to your local PRC office for instructions on how to obtain this. In most cases, certified means the photocopy of your LET rating is signed by an officer from the local PRC office. The performance rating is applicable to people with prior teaching experience. If you submitted a certificate of employment from another school as a teacher, you may need to back it up with a document indicating your performance rating. If you don't have one, create a letter justifying the reason why this is so. Next, the certified photocopy of transcript of records or TOR. Doon rin makukuha sa school yung overall GWA ninyo na kailangan to rate your education. What you need to do is to ask a request, pay the cashier, and wait for it when they can release your documents. Photocopy of certificates of training if applicable. having training documentation or certificates in your application will add up to 10 points to your ranking application. Accepted training types include CPD units. TESDA certificates must be related to your subject. Workshop and seminar certificates related to your subject, pedagogy, school management, etc. Short online courses from respectable academic and non-academic institutions.
And for the TESDA certificate, take note that the seminar certificate dated before your graduation will not be counted except for TESDA and TESOL courses that are related to your course.
Next, certified copy of voter's ID or any proof of residence, like barangay clearance. If you have one, get a photocopy of your voter's ID. If you don't have one, photocopy any proof of residency in the school district. Please contact your local school interest for the acceptable proof of documents. Some may consider certificate of residency or cedula as an acceptable alternative, but this depends on the head of the school you are applying to. Next is the NBI clearance that you can get from your local NBI office or satellite office. If you don't have one, you can process it through online application and watch my other videos about it for your guidelines. And fastest transaction within a day. And last, we have the Omnibus certification of authenticity and veracity of all documents submitted, signed by the applicant, and duly notarized. You can watch my videos about it for your guidance and assurance. And for the heart of your pertinent papers, which is your letter of intent, please check the other videos about it for your guidelines. You may want to write a personal letter of intent. You include the following, which are statement of purpose or expression of interest, tracts or strands or subjects applying for, and of course the preferred school if any. When writing a letter of intent, make it personal and don't just copy the ones you see on the web. Some principals read this and base their decision on the effort put by the applicant on writing this letter.
Remember that the other requirements must be arranged according to their arrangement in the Omnibus. And if one of your requirements is missing upon checking, your application will automatically not be accepted. And now let us proceed to the Deped Pointing System guidelines for Teacher 1 position. And here are the ranking points criteria.
The Deped Pointing System criteria are divided into 7. Education, which is 20 points, teaching experience 15 points, LET or PBET rating 15 points, specialized training and skills 10 points, interview 10 points, demonstration teaching 15 points, communication skills or EPT 15 points, total of 100 points. First, education, which is 20 points. Your evaluated education scores are based on your academic achievements, which indicated in this rubric. The highest is 1, which is equivalent to 18 points, and the lowest is 1.9, equivalent to 12.60. Rating of education shall be based on the following equivalents, with 1 as the highest and 3 as the lowest. Applicants with non-education degrees shall be rated using the GOS in their baccalaureate degrees, and the 18 professional units in education referred to the table below. Next, teaching experience, which is 15 points. For every month of service, 0.15 points shall be given. Example, 8 months equivalent to 1.20 points, 10 months equivalent to 1.50 points. Please read the following guidance on the screen for guided information. Third, the LET rating, which is 15 points. The equivalent points of application rating in the LET or PBET shall be as follows. LET rating and points based on the following rubrics. Next is the specialized training points, which is 10 points. Specialized training for skills development in fields related to the work, duties, and functions of the Teacher 1 position to be filled shall be given a maximum of 10 points. Next, the interview, demonstration, teaching, and communication skills.
For the interview, demonstration, teaching, and English proficiency test, please watch the videos written on the description box below for more related information and guidelines. Remember that the cutoff score for inclusion in the RQA is 70 points. It should be published from highest to lowest scores of the applicants, show both results of each criterion, and the final overall rating. Only include those who obtained 70 and above scores, which indicated the date of posting and signed by the school division superintendent. At kapag natapos nyo nang gawin ang lahat ng Deped Ranking points criteria, the RQA results will be posted in the SDO website or in SDO Facebook fan page. At kung nakatulong sa inyo ang video nito, please don't forget to like, share, and click the notification bell below to be updated on my incoming videos. Thank you for watching!